Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor.
And he'll step off and try again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's gone 2 for 8. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped him up. Encarnacion moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lucas Duda. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in now, Nick Markakis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ramirez fields it cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's got 1 hit in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. How about that? In now for Cleveland, Melky Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Markakis. Gone! Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Tyler Flowers.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And there's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Brantley. And the inning is over. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. The pitcher, Carlos Carrasco, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 the count. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. One there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Lindor stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. It was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael Brantley.
Now here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Encarnacion brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. A 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Lucas Duda now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready now, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Melky Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate, Josh Donaldson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Softly hit here to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Carlos Carrasco. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Michael Brantley. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Fielder, number 13.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Back up the middle. Lindor from shallow center. What a play, and that ends the inning. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started to this point. Riding in, Jose Ramirez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So one gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ground ball right side. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lucas Duda. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, digging for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Duda leads off second with nobody out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He went down on strikes last time up. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Duda is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 4-1 ball game. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Kevin Gossman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Encarnacion right there, and not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. High fastball is in there.
Now, I'm sure these
and this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Very weakly on the ground. The next 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. In there, 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Flowers puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Oliver Perez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitch is going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Inciarte stands at second with 2 gone. Runner breaks for third. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oliver Perez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Oliver Perez.
Popped him up. Albies into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
Fouled off. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Cleveland, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 45 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.